Jamie might be the smartest guy in the room.
I know. I'm just teasing you. Jamie, how many people were looking down when they got hit by that car yesterday? Let's be honest.
Well, that could
65 people got hit.
But you know, when
Let's
people
pretend.
people are wandering through the street.
We have to start paying attention as Americans. You cannot live in that fucking thing no more. We cannot.
It's not smart. It's not smart to be walking around staring at it.
Fucking
But
day.
sometimes you have to look at it. You know, there's times where like someone
of course.
sends you an address and you're meeting people there.
Then there's times
gotta
you
look
catch
at it.
yourself. You're like, what am I doing right now?
What am I doing?
I'm surfing
all
the
three
web
of
right
us,
now.
all three of us have children. Do we want our children to grow up on a fucking computer, or do we want them to have life experiences?
Both. They're going to grow up on computers. You're not going to
No,
avoid it.
I want them to grow up on computers, but I don't want that whole lifestyle to be on a computer. I want them to go outside. I want them to get dirty.
Yeah.
I want them to have life experiences, even if, you know, the only way you learn about life is sometimes by having something negative happening.
So true.
Then these children that are on a computer till they're 18, and they send them away, and they fucking fracture.
Yeah.
They fracture. It's a different time now for children, guys. And we're parents. It's a different time.
It's way different. It's different in a way that I don't think anybody's ever seen before, so they don't know what the fuck to do.
They don't know what the fuck to do.
Tom's got to pee. Ha ha. Look how slim he is.
He looks beautiful body. And he goes, I got to go. My friend goes, what are you going to go home for? He didn't even speak Spanish on Nardo. He goes, what I got to go home for? He goes, and my friend goes, what are you talking about? And I'll never forget, Nardo was sitting in a bar chair that didn't go back. And he just started going, oh, when I go home now, forget it. And he started making believe like he was jerking off. And he would make the noises, aye. And everybody in this bar is looking at him. His dick ain't out. But he's going, aye, aye. And when he would come, he would pop back in the chair and go, bah, 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 bah. And the whole fucking bar was fucking... And then he would sit back and go, Joey would go like this. He'd go, coño le pinga esa paja, compadre. He would play out the whole thing. Of him jerking off, switching hands, and then at the end, bah, bah, bah. The people you run into in your daily fucking life.
If you do that today, they'll put you in jail. If you did that today, if you leaned back in a bar and started jerking off into the sky,
oh my God,
they'd put you in jail. That's sexual assault.
Just to do the impersonation?
I'm sure.
Remember, didn't Jim Morrison get in trouble for that?
He pulled his dick out. He pulled his dick out, I think.
In Miami?
It was in Miami.
Miami,
right?
he pulled his dick out. I don't even let my wife pee in public because I want to eat her monkey. I don't want that monkey touching the other fucking thing. So when I shit in a public bathroom, I hold my balls.
Okay.
And I shit towards the edge. I don't give a fuck. It's somebody else's bathroom.
Right. So you're
why not just hold your balls and sit where you are?
Because, no.
Why do you got to move forward?
Because if I'm back there, I got crabs one time, and if they're sitting on the toilet, they'll jump from that toilet inward like they jumping over a moat.
I always thought that people saying they got crabs in the toilet is an excuse.
Well, sometimes you could get crabs from anywhere, but why
I thought
take
you can
a
only
chance?
get it from hair. They only clean the hairs. I don't think they will stay on an actual toilet.
I think you're probably definitely right.
Yeah, I would feel like that's one of those things. Like, how'd you get crabs? I took a shit at the gas station. That had to be it. That's what I always figured it was.
No, so I always hold my nuts and shit. When I shit, it was long. And I don't give a Frenchman's fuck, and it don't smell in there no more. I light a candle.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful. That's what you need, is a bathroom with a door that faces outside.
The worst is when you go over a girl's house, and you go to use her bathroom, and you smell matches.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, no, she was lighting this motherfucker up.
Yeah.
And then it just makes you think.
That's all you're thinking
She's
about.
like burning off fumes,
Her stinky
methane.
butthole, yeah. Just stinky butt.
She's panicking about her methane.
You ever get to
fume.
a girl's place and then you feel the gurgles and you're like,
Ooh,
I've
that's
got to
not
rip
good.
one. Yeah.
Not good.
I've had that before.
I was dating a girl once, and she had ferocious diarrhea. Ferocious. So she was
regularly,
yeah,
or just
no,
like
no,
one
one
episode?
time.
Yeah.
And she went to the bathroom, and she just turned on the shower, and she turns on both things on the sink.
Whoa, yeah.
And just she
Try to drown it
just
out.
had all that. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I was very young at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't understand. I was super confused. What the fuck is going on in there?
I I had once in college where I was at this girl's place and she was just like, "Hey, it's game on. Like, go for it." And I was
Right.
like, I have to take. And I could feel that it was a diarrhea shit, like an explosive diarrhea shit. And I also realized there was no way to do it. That it would just be a black toilet when I was done, and that there's no way I could cover it. So you know what I did?
What?
I went back to my place. I was like, I'll see you some other time or whatever.
Right.
And the next day, her friends were like, "You're like the fucking like." They gave me credit. Like, that they
you
thought
were a
I was
good guy?
that I was a good guy. They're like, "You're awesome," and I was like, "No, I had to take
Yeah,
a
girl. You know why
crazy
girls do
shit."
that? Because they're not getting fucked, and they don't want their friend to get fucked.
Right.
And so they use reverse psychology
Yeah.
on you. You're an amazing guy.
I got an
hope
amazing
you-
guy credit.
I hope you wait forever.
That's so cool that you laughed.
Not even when you get married. Tell her when you get married, you love her so much. You don't even want to have sex after you're married.
Never.
Because it's not about that.
Right.
It's about real love.
Yeah,
Like
well-
Twilight love.
If I had had bowels that were intact, it would have been a different story that night. But
Vows?
Bowels. Some shit outside. I took a shit in the house.
Oh my
The
God.
best was the night I took a shit in Fabian's backyard after a 5-hour drive from Colton or some weird town.
Didn't he not talk to you after that for a
Yeah,
while?
for a while. I took a shit and then he ran over it with his car, and the whole backyard smelled like sewage waste. I go over there the next day. He goes, "It smells back here. Let's talk in the house." He goes, "I don't know what happened," and you can see the brown shit. He smushed it with this tire, and a bunch of flies were around. He didn't talk to me for a month after that. Who takes the shit in somebody's backyard? Don't
How
know
did you
to go.
find out it was you?
Because I told him the truth. I felt bad. What am I gonna lie to the guy?
Oh, that's hard to clean up, too.
Wow. Yeah, shit.
You can clean up dog shit. It doesn't even make you gag.
But human
But
shit?
bum shit,
Yeah.
if you had to clean up some wino shit, if you had to use one of those scrapers,
Yeah. It smells so much stronger, man.
we're gross.
It's so much
No.
more gross.
When you take a shit, it's okay. It's till you cut it in half. You ever
Right.
cut a shit in half?
No.
When that fucking
I think I'm gonna
when that
throw
milk
up.
when that Reese's peanut butter fume leaks out. Oh my god.
He's like, I've done studies.
No. When you go to jail,
You ever
it's
cut